Hey there guys, this is Andrew here. What is going on? Time for another Lego Extravaganza in the nighttime setting. Yes, I love to show off my Brixmax equipment, especially whenever it's this late at night. So, in case if you haven't seen one of these videos, basically what I do at the start of each month is that I bring you guys some Lego content. And so the order for what I do is I walk around the city in a certain loop just to show some things that have changed around my Lego city. And then we operate the cargo train in either a clockwise or a counterclockwise loop, depending on the load and the locomotive for who's going to be leading and what. And lastly, I will talk about any sort of announcements that could take place for this month. Let's get started. So, first of all, we'll be sticking mostly on the west side of the city, and as we do so, about to go all electric. This right here is the 60,383 electric sports car. This right here is, along with this electric charger, is my first official electric vehicle in Lego City. What else can I say with every gasoline or diesel owner on the encouraging urge to try electric? Let's see, what else is there? I'll get to that in a bit. Also picked up a new police set. It's the 60,392 police something chase. It's a small police set, so nothing big to add on to the police, the fleet of police cars. And so yeah. One thing I've noticed is that whenever I flip the switch on, this is my railroad crossing gates. It may be hard to tell, but if we get a close look, it may be hard to tell on video, but the street lights I have flicker as the crossing lights flash, and that's because this portable battery charger only powers these two sets of street lights and the grade crossing signals. And on top of that, right where I'm pointing my finger is the expansion board that is right beneath this base plate, in which me personally, this may or may not be enough power to run these lights all at once. And the flickering stops, which means that there is a steady source of power for those lights. Let's see, speaking of lights, if we go over here, I thought these streetlights would operate as I had this switch on. Well, there we go. That seemed to have done it. I suspect. Maybe. I don't know. Shouldn't complain too. Alright, well, I guess I'll just stay off. See if I care. Enough complaining. Let's get the cargo train on the way. 60,052 is on the lead, and as we pull this train, you will probably recognize the load for what our locomotives will be pulling. think I have. Let me free the train just a bit. I don't want it to have the train be stalled out. Okay, now we're moving. So the load you saw on the cargo train was the remains of the 7747 wind turbine transport. It used to stand at the southwest corner of my Lego city, and now it's retired and will be parted out for good. Right, now that the cargo train has pulled into the yard with the bricks ready to be unloaded for its customers, we can now display the announcements. So, first of all, I apologize that my content has not been as mixed as it was, and that's because work last week has been cruel. Basically, last Saturday at my job, I unloaded a trash can, brought it out to the dumpster. The whole bag collapsed right as I brought the trash bag out to the dumpster. And on top of that, the palm of my right hand made contact with broken glass, and yeah, that basically describes how cruel my work week was. The good news is that the palm of my right hand has mostly healed up, so I feel good for now. Let's see. So originally I said that I wasn't going to the DC Auto Show, but I ended up going anyway. I made a video of the WMATA Metro buses, both then and now. So if you want to check that out, go right ahead. On Saturday the 11th, there is a model train display and sale going on up in Boonesboro, along Sharpsburg Pike. Basically, the event will take place from 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. So if you're in the mood for some model trains, or if you want to stop by and say hi, then feel free to do so. And lastly, I picked up a Yoshi action figure, but it's not just any Yoshi action figure. More will be talked about later this month. But there you go. That is going to be it for this video. Hopefully, oh, and by the way, one last thing. The Yorktown Hotel is now officially open, so I hope to go check out that place and get a ride on the elevators. Because after 6 years, with the cost estimates rising upward, I hope to see what the property looks like. But yeah, that's all the announcements I have. That's also going to be it for me. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.